What's up, Internet? Currin 1776 here. Kind of thinking about this whole coronavirus thing. Lots of people are dealing with it in many different ways.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
So before I go any further, let me state that I am 100% not a medical professional at all. So whatever I tell you on here, don't take it for fact. It's 100% up to you to figure out on your own. All I know is from what I've been reading, which is very contradictory, and what I've been seeing, okay? So I do encourage you to take your own time to do a little bit of research on this virus and, come up with your own ideas on it, okay? I've been reading things like wear a mask, don't wear a mask, only wear a mask if you're infected, but you don't know if you're infected until a few days later, so you should wear the mask. The mask doesn't filter out the coronavirus, it's too small, etc., 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 okay? The opinions are all over the map. Facts, if they're even facts, are all over the map. I mean, bottom line is, I don't know. You might. I don't know that either. If you want to wear a mask, they're hard to find if you don't already have them. The supply and demand is like ridiculous right now. They're going for a whole lot of money if you can find them. And actual medical professionals that need these things are getting in low supply of them. So what do? You make one yourself if you want to wear one. I'm going to show you a real quick way that you can do that. If you decide to wear one, I believe that they're probably not going to really prevent you from getting the coronavirus, that there's other methods, more common sense methods that are going to help you fight against getting the coronavirus. If it makes you feel better by wearing one, if you are sick or you're in an urban environment or you're in an environment where there's a lot of people, the addition of a mask may be something you want to do. Let's assume you don't have one. Here's how to make one. You just need a few cheap things that you can pretty much find anywhere. A stapler, some rubber bands, and some tissue. I got the 3-ply. I splurged a little bit. So that's all you need. All right, so I got 2 rubber bands here, blue and yellow. Tissue, you can use 2, 3, 4, however many you want. I guess it doesn't matter, just depends on how strong your lungs are, because you do have to breathe through it, I guess. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what I call the accordion fold. All right, so we're just going to alternate back and forth folding this. Make sure your surface is clean, because if it's got the virus on it, well, I mean, you're just rubbing your mask in it. All right, so we're just going to keep doing the accordion fold back and forth. Bear with me, folks. All right, so we got it folded. Next step is to take a rubber band, slip it over the end, and we're going to fold that end over. Take your stapler, go past the rubber band, send it on home, just like that. Other end, rubber band, over, fold it. Yeehaw, you've got yourself a mask. Put the rubber bands behind your ears. Of course, you want to put this completely over your mouth, over your nose, and you got yourself a mask. So will a homemade mask work to prevent you from getting the coronavirus? Probably, absolutely, maybe not. You could use socks if you want to, a handkerchief, shamogs, something to cover your face, right? I mean, it's gotta help a little bit. I don't know. The best thing that you can do to prevent you from the coronavirus, any virus out there, is common sense hygiene, okay? Common sense hygiene. Wash your hands frequently. Be cognizant of what you're touching and not washing your hands after. I mean, think about it. At the gas pump, do you wash your hands after you pump gas? Do you wash your hands after you punch in your code when you're purchasing something in the card reader? Do you wash your hands at the ATM machine? Do you wash your hands after you push the buttons in the elevator? Do you wash your hands after you go shopping and been touching the cart and touching products on the shelves? That's how germs are spread, okay? more so surface contact. Of course, you can get a germ that's just floating around in the air and you inhale it, 100%. And the mask may or may not help with that. That's kind of out of your control. But what you can control is your hygiene. Keep your hands clean, wash frequently. Think about that stuff, guys. Think about it. We get complacent, right? I believe that's the number one thing that we all should do is be cognizant of our hygiene and clean our hands, keep our hands away from our faces, our eyes, our nose, and just think about it right now, guys. Really think about it. When we cough, our first thing that we want to do is put our hand up to our face or our fist up to our face. Try to train your brain to cough into your elbow. Do something different. Hygiene, folks, that's going to help way quicker than a mask is, in my opinion. I'm not a professional. So I'm going to close this video off by presenting a question for you to ask yourself. Are you truly prepared? Are you prepared for grocery stores being extremely low on food and other supplies? Are you prepared if you have medical needs? Are you prepared if this does get bad and you have to stay home and be out of work and not go out in public? Do you have what you need at home to sustain yourself for a good amount of time? Have you put in place proper measures for all sorts of different things that could happen and affect your day-to-day life? That's something you need to ask yourself. Like I've said before, everybody laughs at the prepper until it's time to be prepped. So be sure to ask yourself that question. And if the answer is no, you need to start implementing that into your life. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Be sure to like and comment down below, share with your friends, and hopefully you had a few laughs. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something from a bearded guy talking about wearing masks when I clearly can't wear a mask. And if you're one of those that asked yourself, am I truly prepared? And your answer was no, we're here to help. Check us out at battlbox.com, battlbox.com. That's what we do, is help people get prepared. I'll see y'all on the next video.